Hey everybody, this is TJ Cates with Nashville Entertainment Weekly. I'm with
Hi everybody, this is Jill Santamanez, and look who we have today.
Hunter Logan.
Hunter Logan.
Yeah, he's here from...
In town from?
Jennings, Louisiana.
Okay.
Louisiana.
He's lived all over the place because he served in the military and the Air Force, and thank you very much
Thank you so
for your
much for your
service.
service again,
And he talked
sir.
a little about Florida, and he talked about Texas. You live a little close to Texas, South Louisiana, Southeast. And let's talk about why you're here and what you're doing, and who are you with?
Well, I'm with myself today, actually.
Yeah.
I came here just for this, though.
Thank you so much.
Oh, no, thank you. I was really excited when I got the chance to, he said, hey, man, you want to come do Nashville Entertainment Weekly? I said, are you serious?
Wow.
I'm like, yes, I do. I really do. And so it's an honor for me to be here.
Thank you. And you started this whole HLE Radio. So you were there from day one, and you made it what it is today. You brought on a lot of people, and you brought the numbers up on social media, your listeners, and congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you. We're really proud of what we're doing to bring awareness to Christian country music and the artists that we found out there. Because 7 years ago, I didn't even know it existed, honestly.
Cool.
Never even heard of Christian country. Didn't
Yeah.
even know that was such a thing.
Right.
So when we found it, I was like, man, I love this music. And if I love it, somebody else has to love it.
Right.
What
With a
does
good
it have-
message.
What does the song or music have to be to fall within those guidelines? Is there rules?
Well, for us, there
For you?
is. We have a very strict format. And when we first started with it, the music wasn't quite there for us to get. So we had to take anything and everything
Yeah.
we could get. But as we started getting more, and as people started finding us, or artists started finding us, we were able to get our format really closed down and honed to what I call it. So the best way that I can tell you our format is if you can't drink beer to it, you can't two-step to it, or you can't dance to it, or it won't bring a tear to a glass eye, we're probably not going to play it. And I'm not advocating
Okay.
drinking, I'm just saying that's the style
Right.
of country that we play pretty
Okay,
much. So.
that's cool. I know that Reba last year won a double award for Album of the Year,
Right.
Gospel Album
Yeah.
of the Year. And we love Dolly, and she's out there. Those are classic country people.
Absolutely.
But we see a lot of younger people that are out there that were raised in the church and they want to stay that way. And this is really giving everybody an avenue. I know Jill's really enjoyed working with you and getting some more artists.
Yes,
on your
thank
radio
you so much for
station.
interviewing our artists and even spinning them on your radio station. We really
It's a
appreciate
big
that.
deal, man. We appreciate that.
Absolutely, and I love being able to work with folks
Mhm.
and folks like y'all and anybody. There is a lot of young folks coming up, younger generation who are doing the Christian country,
Thank
and
goodness.
they're doing it good too.
I know.
They're honing their craft. They're working hard, and they're putting the time in,
Yeah.
which you don't
It
see
is a job.
anymore.
Treat it like a job. man.
Exactly.
It is, and I'm glad to see the parents are actually helping those kids. They're giving them a foundation, but they're actually pushing them
Yeah.
and helping them the right way, I call it. So
Let's talk about one of the other folks that you work with. I like that term too. I'm glad you used it, man. We're both Southern. Okay, Steve and Randy.
yes, man, both guys have been such a blessing for HLE Radio.
Shout out to them.
Give them a shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out Steve, Randy. They have been such a huge blessing, and it helps. Steve, of course, does the HLE
Steve Robertson.
Radio Christian Country Countdown. Steve Robertson. Randy Fincham is our publicist.
Randy Fincham is the king of Nashville.
He
He's
is.
great.
He just won't brag about it.
And he
So talented.
he also
Award-winning
yeah.
writer.
He also does the new music showcase on the Countdown as
He
well,
does.
bringing new music
That's
and new
cool.
artists
I
featuring
love that
them.
song Cain and Abel, which is a Bible story. But Cain and Abel's Cove that he came and sang it recently. Did you know
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
that with Isaac Cole? They wrote that together and they sing it right here.
Yes,
What a
I
great
actually,
song, man.
I
Paint
actually,
a
yeah,
picture in your, close your
Yeah.
eyes,
Yeah.
listen to the song, and you see the story. That's my kind of music.
I caught the interview. I actually did.
Oh, did you?
And he shared it, and I'm like, man, I love that cap that you wore because he got the Christian Country Cafe cap on.
Oh, nice.
He's
Yeah.
like, I wear it everywhere.
Yeah.
He was representing.
Yeah, he was, man.
Yeah, we like both those guys. I was able to meet them, I guess it was about 5 years ago at the Row, which is a place where they have a stage and pretty good music too. And food, their food's pretty good. I'm a really
yeah.
good cook. I'm real picky.
They have really
about
good breakfasts.
Yeah, but anyway, I went there and I was hanging out with them. I think that's the first night that I met Randy, and he was up there putting on a showcase, and then I met Steve. And I'm like, man, these guys are really cool. And I just moved here, and I started hearing the story behind the music, and that's what really got me excited.
Let's talk about why you got into radio, because this is a big deal what you're doing.
I didn't want to do radio, honestly. I really didn't. The whole radio experience was actually bad for me because I worked at a terrestrial station, and the guy that trained me gave me some expert training, but his training methods were horrible. And I was burnt on radio. But I had a chance on a sales call, and this is the truth. I had a chance on a sales call to tell somebody about Jesus. And I could feel the Holy Spirit telling me, you need to tell these people about Jesus. And I didn't do it. And I left there, and I felt so bad. And I was literally crying in my car, and I said, God, I know I failed. I know I let you down. And so I asked for forgiveness, but I said, you got to give me a way that I can tell people about you, that I'm comfortable, because I'm not the guy that's going to go meet you in Walmart and say, hey, if you die today, do you know if you're going to heaven or hell? It's not me. I'm not a preacher. I'm not an evangelist. I'm not a teacher. But I have to tell people about Jesus. And that's how the radio station came about.
And that's where you gave the vessel, man.
That's so great.
And it wasn't just the Christian country. I just happened to love the music, and I found it by accident because I didn't know it existed. And God put that together, the Christian country and the radio. He got me out of that situation, gave me something that I didn't even know existed. We did a brick and mortar Christian country radio station, the first of its kind ever.
Wow.
And
Congratulations.
here we are.
Very
So
good.
actually, he really started it, not me.
What a blessing. I'm so glad you're doing it, and so are all of the people watching and listening. So thank you so much for doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
So Hunter, let's tell everybody where they can go. What's the best way to actually get a hold of you and follow everything you do, and where they can hear your shows?
Probably the website, www.hleradio.com, or just hleradio.com. All the free apps in your app store. Easiest way to get us.
And we have a link in the body of the text if you're watching this on social media. If you're watching on television, there's a bar at the bottom. There's the website. Type it in. We'll just give you a second. Okay, go and type it in. And you can actually connect with him, because I'm telling you what he's doing right now, 6 years in, and he's already doing some amazing things with this town. And everybody's behind him. And Christian country, that's how it all started back when the Opry started years ago, and that's where we are right now.
Such a big deal.
Thanks for doing what you're doing, man.
Man,
Thanks
thank you
for
for
your
having
time.
us. No,
Coming on the
thank you.
show.
Yeah, thank you.
Enjoy your trip to Texas.
Yeah, I will.
There's no telling where you're all over the place. Y'all, this has been TJ Cates with Nashville Entertainment Weekly with
Jill Santabanez and
Hunter Logan.
Hey everybody, this is TJ Cates with Nashville Entertainment Weekly.
Jill Santabanez, Nashville Entertainment Weekly PR and Nashville Entertainment Weekly Records.
If you want to work with us, that'd be great, through our PR company, through our entertainment company, or through our record label. Reach out to us at NashvilleEntertainmentWeekly.com.
That's right, guys. Whatever you're doing in music, we can probably help. So reach out to us and see how we can work together today.